Just going to ask overall, what you thought of the game tonight. Yeah.
Well, there's some parts I liked, and some parts I'm glad that it was our first game. It was an exhibition, But one of the reasons why we brought them in here is because they're well coached and they played well, and they put us in situations that we'll get a good look at our team on tape. I thought some of the goals we got it worked on. I'll be honest with you. Early in the year, I thought we were a little sloppy in parts during the game. But for the most part, we'll get a chance to look at video and get a chance to assess ourselves after that.
Yeah, that's one thing James had mentioned was the only thing that surprised him was just that last year you guys were good at holding the lead if you got it late, and so that was one thing that surprised him was that they were able to come back and get a couple goals.
Yeah, it's a new year, so it's one of those things we want to have that mantra where we do protect leads and manage. I didn't think we managed the game great tonight, but when it showed, but we got beat up the ice in a couple of goals, and it's just a situation where we're going to look at video and get ourselves ready. But I thought they were a team that we needed to see. A team that had to come in here and can make some plays and put us in situations. Or thought their power play moved around real well. They found a middle guy on that, so it's a good chance for us to assess ourselves and get some video on ourselves heading into the season.
A lot of the freshmen looked really composed, like they played in more game. Like this wasn't the first game they ever played. Did you notice that too? As far as especially the forwards, that one line just didn't look like it was their first college game.
Yeah, I thought they had a lot of times. I find these games, I find they're more jacked up for them, and they usually you expect them to show well. I thought they did a couple of real nice things. I thought they missed a couple opportunities that they had some good scoring chances. We expect to be good players. They're good players. We expect to be good.
And on the defensive side too, I was wondering, you got a lot of young guys there too. What you like or maybe not concerned about the way they played?
The tough part about tonight is the fact we dressed 5 lines, we dressed 7 D, so the consistency of getting in a game and staying in a game, and you're not paired up with the same guy very often on the back end. Whatever it is, but we had to take a look at everybody. There were some guys I was disappointed with right out of the gate here that we need some maturity level for them, and they got to be prepared to be our better players. When you're in a game, game's over, you lose sometimes. If your best players aren't your best players, and a lot of times that happens. That was a case tonight.
As far as the other thing is, I suppose, just what you thought of Kylie's first game and goal for you guys.
Yeah, I thought he made some good saves throughout the game. I thought, I think the third and fourth goal, I mean, they both looked to be C&I shots, and one was bar down, the other one kind of went short side high as well. I didn't get a good look on that where he got it, but I thought he made some saves that we needed to make. And we'll take a look. I think it was getting him settled in, and we thought about getting Billy in there in a situation, but I think we want to take a real good look at Jake throughout the game.
And he looked composed to it. Do you think part of it is just from all the experience he got last year in those big postseason games that is that an extra reason why I might have more confidence than maybe a typical freshman might have, just because he played in so many big playoff games a year?
Yeah, you would hope so. You hope so. But I think we're hoping he's our expectation he's a good player and he's a good goalie, and expectations are that we hope he's ready for the start of the season.
James, I'll start with you. Just against the overall, what you thought, good, bad tonight. What you like about it? What maybe concerned you?
I didn't think we were horrible. I thought we made some good plays, and then I thought there was times where we tried to do a bit much, and we turn it over, and it ended up costing us. But it's not the end of the world. Obviously, we can take a lot from this game, learn a lot, and hopefully be ready to go by next Friday. As
far as the blue line area goes, what impressed you with some of the freshmen tonight? Like, what did you like that you saw out of them in their first game?
I thought they were good. It's tough jumping into a college game like that, but they're good kids. They've been working hard the past few weeks, and I think it showed out there. They look pretty good.
Is it just for you guys too, though? Like I was joking upstairs that you used to see certain numbers and being certain people, and now does it ever throw you a little off too? You see a number 10 out there, and it's not Tansy, or you see a number 3, and it's not Paul, or
It's a bit of an adjustment, and obviously guys like Geiger and Tansy, big shoes to fill, but obviously we got to move forward and work with the guys we have now.
And Brad, I was going to ask you on the other side of the ice, what did you like just from the forwards game tonight overall?
Forward game, I think we're quick up ice. We're good down low. Obviously, I think that's one of our strong points: getting the puck down low and working it. We need to work on is managing pucks to neutral zone, and being strong with the puck, and making strong plays.
And what do you see from the freshmen on your side of the ice tonight that impressed you?
They're good with the puck. They've managed that puck well. I think for down the offensive zone, they can play with it. So it led to a goal, one of our goals. So it was big.
I was asking about the goal you scored too. I was wondering just, a lot of times those 5-minute majors can be big points of the game. How big was it to do something with it and not, squander it?
Yeah, it's a huge turning point in the game when we have a 5-minute power play. So we got to have a shooting mentality on the power play, and that's what led to that goal.
I was going to say the same thing, James. The goal you scored, at the time, did you think that might turn out to possibly be a game-winning goal? Or,
I thought.
you know, last year we were a lot better at holding those 1-goal leads. I think that's something we'll have to work at with a younger team. But no, just like Jerv said, tried to get shots through, and Nicky did a good job in front getting a screen and just, you know, having fun going through.
Thanks, guys.